Hi friends, in this session I am going to show the demo of MongoDB projection operations. So in my previous demo I have shown how to retrieve data based on particular query. So when you are retrieving query data, we are able to retrieve entire row information. Example, if I want to find the first name starting with S, so when I run this query, I am able to retrieve two rows which are satisfying first name S. So here if I am interested only those two records the person's age, then I can go with projection. So I can use projection to retrieve only those particular columns which I am interested. Example, if I am interested on age, I can say age:1. By default ID will be retrieved. So we are able to retrieve ID and age because I have added age. If I want some more records like first name, I can add first name: 1. Instead of entire row, only particular columns if you are interested, we can use projection. And in projection, apart from the columns which we have passed, ID also will be written because ID by default will be 1. So if you don't want to display ID in your result set, we can use _ID:0, then ID will not be displayed. So now we are able to retrieve only first name and age which is there in the projection, and ID is disabled now. So if you want to retrieve only specific columns instead of all the columns in the row, then we can go with projection. So in projection we have four operations available in MongoDB. One is $. If you are using for array, if you want to retrieve the first matching record, we can use array.$. So in our employee details we have phone numbers array. So we have phone numbers array. So I am going to use phone number numbers $element match whose type is or whose number starts with 7. If I am not passing anything, I will retrieve all the records which are satisfying the query. Now if I want to display this phone numbers alone, I can use phone numbers: 1 in projection. That time it will display all phone numbers, and now it was displaying two records. If I am using $, it will display only the first matching record. $. See, it is displaying only first matching record. When you are passing the entire array, it was returning all the records which are matching. So if you are using array.$ or array.element match in the projection, it will always display only the first record which is matching that condition. So if I want to use this array.$, I have to pass this array object in the query, then only it will work. Otherwise it will say no matching query object. So if I remove this and run, see, it's saying phone number $, does not match in the query document. So if you want to use this array.$, we have to pass that in the query, then only we should be able to use that. So instead of $, I can use element match. For element match in the projection, it is not mandatory that we have to pass this. So here I can only pass in the query first name equals starts with /. In projection I can give my matching condition like $, $element match : I am using same example, number starts with 7. When I run this, see, we got only the first record which is matching the phone number 1, number starting with 7. Even though we have mobile type also starting with 7, but only the first matching record will be taken. If you are using element match or dollar, only the first matching record will be taken. So apart from array.dollar or array element match, we have something called $meta we can use in projection. In my previous example, I have used $test to search a particular string. So if you are using test, if you want to find that repeating score, we can use $meta. $text colon $search okay. So I can use $meta. We are going to add the score. One more field is added, so I am using new field name score. In the $meta colon test score. So it will add one more record score to the result set. See, it returns the entire result set. One more score will be added. It got only the search string which is having walking, and all are having one walking, so the score was same. In case if I am trying with walking comma tennis, see, now the score is changed based on the string is we have provided. If you are not passing any test query in this, the score will be given 0. We will get 0 score because we are not searching based on particular data, so we will get score 0. So this is $meta in the projection. We have something called slice. If I have array of objects, see here I have obese array which has more than 10 elements. If I want to retrieve only first 4 or last 4, then I can use $projection. Sorry, inside projection I can use slice. So hobbies colon $slice. I want first 5 records. See, when I retrieve, only first 5 records will be retrieved. View as document first 5 records, even though it has 15 records, so we have retrieved first 5. If I want to take from last 5, I can use -5. So now it will be retrieved from, if you see in JSON, last 5 will be retrieved. If I go to actual collection, see, last 5 will be from fashion to tabletop games. So fashion to table, last 5 is. If I want to skip first some data and then if I want to retrieve, I can use skip comma limit. You want how many records you want to skip, and from there you want to retrieve. So if I want to skip 3 records, from there I want to retrieve next 4 records. Let me check whether I have closed properly or not. 1, 2. It's not closed properly. See, if I see the actual, we have skipped the first 3 and then 4 elements, so these 4 will be coming. 3 to 4. So we have skipped first 3, creative readiness. So from there, dance, digital arts, drama, drawing. So the same thing is retrieved. So we can use slice to skip, and from there we want to take the data, we can use this in projection. Thank you friends. Please subscribe to my channel.